زیرنویس فارسی هم که خدا رو شکر داره.
The War Within is now live, and while we can't wait for everyone to experience the upcoming endgame content, the train isn't stopping. Arriving on the PTR soon, the team will be testing a new anniversary event for World of Warcraft. Today we're here with Holly, Brett, and Leah to share more on what the live team has been cooking up. So Holly.
Yes?
Let's talk anniversary.
Yeah, I mean, 20th anniversary for World of Warcraft, 30th for Warcraft, and 10th for Hearthstone. What an amazing journey, and to be leading into it this year, you know, our commitment to make the game feel alive every single day that you log in. All the work we're doing to kick off the World Soul Saga. So excited that War Within is launched and everyone's in it now and part of this world story. And we're going to see where it's going. We're not stopping. So anniversary is coming up and we've got some good friends here to talk about what's coming.
Okay. With such a big milestone for the game, how did you approach this year's anniversary?
It's a great question. Last fall, even, I started to look into what kind of event we wanted to do. We've had various events in the past. For the 15th, we did that really epic raid. So I did some ideas, and it really became a patch. We sat down, we did a huge brainstorm with the live team, and then we started to pick the top ones and see what we could do to cover all of our different player segments. So it was really a fun experience to like flesh out all these cool ideas.
What was at the top of that list?
By far the top one, everybody remembers Blackrock Depths really fondly.
بنازم.
So yeah, everybody really wanted to do
قرار
something with
ریدشو
Blackrock
داشته
Depths.
باشیم.
So as we looked at all of these features, we really wanted to make them new and innovative, but also harken back. So we are going to be bringing Blackrock Depths as a 10 to 15 player raid. We're really excited. We have 8 main bosses, 5 mini bosses, and basically we'll have LFR, normal, and heroic difficulties.
نرمال هیرویک
I
داره.
was there with my hunter just farming that gladiator's chainmail over and over and over again.
It was always random too, so you didn't have a chance always.
It took forever, so I'm excited to go back in there and hopefully get my revenge.
I remember going there.
پسر چقدر خوب.
You know, if anyone wants to carry me in a heroic, just ring me up.
What other features are there going to be in the anniversary event?
Yeah, so we really wanted to do an outdoor experience to sort of revisit the Gates of Ancraj opening. And who better to take us on this adventure than Chromie?
Oh no.
We love Chromie.
So Chromie has this codex that she uses to safely display the past. And well, you can expect there's going to be some crazy time things happening with that. So we're going to have enemies popping up that should not be there within Silithus, like the Scourge, the Legion, Karaji, and we're going to see some familiar names.
قراره ببخشید که من پاز میکنم ولی قراره به قبل برگردیم و قشنگ داستان رو شیرفهم بشیم. یعنی داره همه چیز به اصطلاح گذشته‌ای که اتفاق افتاده رو میخواد بهمون نشون بده.
Names like Tichondrius, Assyrian, and Kel'Thuzad.
Kel'Thuzad again. Oh man.
It's shaping up to be a really cool experience. Players will get to tune in whenever they want. They'll get put together with other players and get to go through this kind of epic fixing of the past.
As Marie would say, timey-wimey. Speaking of the past, is there anything else that we'll be revisiting?
So we've heard the community loud and clear. We know that time walking is very popular. So the team has put together some incredible time walking dungeons.
And some of you may be thinking DFA, but that's not quite yet. We're actually going back in time to fill in one of the areas that we have not hit yet, and that is the original dungeon. So we're going to be bringing Dead Mines, Zul'Farrak, Dire Maul, and Stratholme. So there'll be 2 Dire Maul wings and the 2 Stratholme wings. They'll be introduced with 20th, but they'll continue into the regular rotation afterwards. A couple other things that we're going to change with time walking. We're going to allow players from 10 and up to do it. So a lot of those people that like to level will have more opportunity there. And then we're also realizing that a lot of people already have all of the items from the various vendors. So we are going to do a vendor refresh. And so you might see some new mounts and pets and transmogs show up on each of the vendors as we go through the different time walking.
Okay. اوکی این تایم واکینگاتون رو کارنسیتون رو به هیچ عنوان خرج نکنید بچه‌ها.
So I can go to Dire Mall,
به هیچ عنوان.
and more loot and more loot.
Yeah, we're really excited for everybody to get a chance to go after the things they like. You know, if they enjoy doing the dungeon run, or if they're looking for more of those old transmogs that haven't been available.
Yeah.
Is there still a chance for Baron Rivendare's charger to drop?
We may have a chance in time walking for that mount actually. Yes.
I got that on my first kill.
خیلی خوب میشه.
Serious? You're that player?
It's the only one I got first try.
That's so awesome.
My lucky one was the Headless Horseman's one.
Oh
so
my
I got like I couldn't get the charger, but I ended up with that one. So
It took me years to get that one.
So when I think about WoW's anniversary event, I always think about the Caverns of Time and the party there. Is there any changes to the celebration?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of changes. So you're used to going into the Caverns of Time to sort of experience the anniversary. But you're going to notice right away that everything is right at the entrance, right outside. And there's all kinds of activities there for people to do. We have a mini trial of style kind of event called Fashion Frenzy, where you're going to have like different themes to dress up to and vote on your favorite transmogs. We have a storyteller, Lore Walker Cho, is going to tell a few different stories, and you get to participate in the audience.
قرار داستانگو داشته باشه. من خیلی داستان دوست دارم. خیلی خوبه. مانت شواف هم داریم آجی. ایونت هایی که از اون گل میذاشت یه جورایی.
I'm really excited for that. There's a lot of different things for you to just explore outside of the activities. We have an ice rink, so you're going to be able to just slide around into Neris. We have a pet corner where you're going to be able to turn into your pet. We have costumes, so you can cosplay as heroes and villains from the past. You can run around and like scream different voice lines at people, which is a lot of fun.
My favorite's Illidan. You can be like, you're not prepared. You can just stand and tell everybody they're not prepared.
We also have guest relations where you're going to be solving riddles and clues and other things to help out the visitors within the Caverns of Time.
Oh, so like Secrets of Azeroth?
Yeah, it's like a Secrets of Azeroth sequel, basically.
I love that.
من خودم سیکرت آف آزاروس انجام ندادم.
Is people all coming back?
Yes. So
UP برالم برگشته.
during the whole event, we actually moved the vendors to the new hub. We also have the world bosses returning, the world dragons. Then we have Azurgos and Kazakh as well. Plus, we have two new gate crashers. Shaw of Anger is going to show up.
پشمام شاه of Anger هم اومده. اوکی.
They'll both be out in Tanaris as well, similar to where Doomwalker is.
With so many new activities this year, are there new rewards?
Of course, as we looked at the marquee reward for this event, we've come up with a cool riff on a Phoenix mount. So basically, Ashes of Valar was a really good one back in the day that we really thought was iconic. And so we've iterated on it, and now we have this blue cold flame tempest mount. It's got armor on it, and one of the cool things we were able to do is here at Blizzard we have service rewards.
یه Ashes of Valar داشتیم که آتیشی بود. الان یخیش هم برامون آوردن.
So as you're here a few years, you'll get a sword and a shield. So we use that as our basis to do the armor on that mount. And we enjoyed it so much, and the artists, they actually spent one of their hackathons making our service rewards in the game. So you'll be able to collect through the 20th the sword, the shield, the crown that we have. We even have a ring toy that we're going to have players able to get.
It's kind of iconic to have essentially a World of Warcraft team member transmog. Essentially.
Yeah.
We have to get suits of armor added as one of our rewards.
Yeah, 30 years, right? We haven't picked the 30-year service reward yet.
We also have a balloon toy, which is really cool. And my favorite is the baby Dreadlord pet.
Oh my god.
So I'm excited to go to the hub and become my baby Dreadlord pet.
صورتش نگاه خداوکیلی صورتش
نگاه. What's your little sword?
Oh yeah. One of our artists, Mats, he was able to put together the sword like Kazakh has, but in baby form. So it's really cool that it fits really well.
It's like a butter knife. It's so cute.
واقعا
Are there rewards for the Warcraft 30th anniversary?
Yeah, so we have some faction crests, which are going to be back pieces for each of the 4 Warcraft 3 factions, which is Orc, Human, Night Elf, and Scourge. And these are going to be coming in the November.
حاجی
Is Orc, Human, Night Elf, and Scourge.
پشمام خود فراسمورنه. چقدر خفن.
In the November trading post.
قرار تو تریدینگ پست نوامبر باشه. اوکی
Great
اوکی
question.
اوکی.
We are going to be introducing a new currency this year. Players will be able to collect it from our weekly quests that we'll have for each of our features. And then we also are making sure that if you're really into the Season 1 content, you can still do those weekly quests and the weekly activities to collect the tokens there as well. You're going to get a lot of tokens and you'll need them because we do have one other big reward. As we started to think about this, we talked with our artists and everybody really agreed we needed to really go iconic, and we looked back at our tier 2 sets. So we ended up making all of the
پشمام تیر ستای تیر 2 بازی با گرافیک خیلی بالاتر قرار داشته باشیم. ست میجه و والاکه
the tier 2 sets modern with the new modeling, the new VFX. I can't
پشمام ست پالادین نگاه با اونجرش.
wait to see people walking around in the judgment armor.
What about the classes, though, that weren't available when Tier 2 came out?
That's a good point. You know, we didn't have monks back then, but we didn't have evokers back then. But we did have a dragon, and they wore armor, and so we really looked at NPCs that were at that period of time. So Nefarian was our model for doing the evoker set. We looked at also like other iconic NPCs that existed back in the day.
پشمام.
And so each of the new classes do have their own set. So all 13 classes will have a tier 2 up-res set.
چقدر خفنه مونک.
Yes, I'm so excited for Drakthir to finally get more classes. So you can expect to see 6 new classes with them. We have Hunter, Rogue, Priest, Mage, Warrior, and Warlock. And
درکسی رو میتونی توی 6 تا کلاس دیگه بسازی.
And we're also getting a new skywriting talent, which is called Squadrons, where you're going to be able to have 2 Drakthir companions flying alongside you in like a formation, which is so cool.
Oh my gosh. Amazing. Drakthir gonna be like Top Gun.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I gotta reserve my goose name.
Everybody's gonna be reserving now.
Yeah, that's true.
Is there any other class changes coming?
Yes, we've heard loud and clear from the shamans that they are ready for something new and we're ready to deliver. We have brand new Ascendance forms.
اسندنس فرم شمن رو قرار بیارن. اسندنس فرم شمن رو قرار بیارن.
Really are cool looking. They match each of the elements that shamans use.
They look amazing.
تالنتی که عوض میکنید هم فرمش عوض میشه.
This update sounds so amazing. Before we go, is there any other additional details we should tell players?
Yes, one of the things we really want to call out is in the past these events have been 3 to 4 weeks around the anniversary. But this time this is the patch. The entire 1105 patch is really dedicated to the 20th anniversary.
کل پچ 11 صرفاً قراره برای این ایونت باشه.
Experience them, play as much as they want and work towards those 13 sets.
دمش گرم ایونت.
The word within. This PTR is coming very, very soon, so keep a lookout for the news on when that's coming to you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk about the 20th anniversary with me. And I can't wait to celebrate the 20th anniversary with you in game. See you next time.
آجی خیلی خفن بود. خیلی خفن بود. شما اینو داشته باشید. اینو داشته باشید. اسندنس فرم شمن رو قرار بیارن. مثل فرم های درویدی که مثلا تو لیژن اینا آورده بودن. پشمام. پشمام فقط میتونم بگم. نظری چیزی دارید تو کامنت ها حتما بنویسید ببینم نظر شما چیه. من که پشمام ریخته واقعا. دمتون گرم این ویدیو رو دیدید و منتظر کامنتاتون هستم.